Leading with generosity, transforming team engagement and achieving success. Imagine stepping into a leadership role where your primary focus isn't just on strategies and results but on deeply understanding and valuing each member of your team. Envision a leadership style marked by generosity, not in monetary terms, but in giving attention, respect, and encouragement. This approach fosters an environment where everyone feels appreciated and heard, leading to profound team engagement and success. As Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Leading with generosity might sound unconventional, but it taps into the essence of human connection, recognizing that a leader's true strength lies in their ability to connect on a personal level. This connection builds a culture where empathy and understanding are the cornerstones of team dynamics. By focusing on these human elements, leaders can enhance individual performance and, in turn, elevate the entire team's output. The power of listening generously cannot be overstated. When leaders take the time to listen and truly understand their team members, it transforms the workplace. It shows that every voice matters, fostering an inclusive environment where innovation can flourish. Henry David Thoreau wisely noted, "The greatest compliment that was ever paid me was when one asked me what I thought, and attended to my answer." This level of attention and respect can significantly boost morale and productivity. Incorporating deep personal connections into your leadership approach involves more than just open-door policies. It requires a genuine commitment to understanding your team's aspirations, challenges, and ideas. This personal investment not only builds trust but also motivates team members to give their best, knowing they are valued beyond their job titles and responsibilities. Becoming an action ally is another critical aspect of generous leadership. This means advocating for your team members, providing opportunities for growth, and recognizing their achievements. Thoughtful gestures, whether it's acknowledging a job well done or supporting someone through a challenging project, can uplift the team's spirit and drive exceptional results. Ultimately, the most effective leaders are those who engage genuinely with their teams. They understand that leadership is not about wielding power but about empowering others. By leading with generosity, you create a positive and productive work environment where everyone is motivated to contribute their best. As you embark on this journey, remember that your efforts to connect on a human level will lead to exceptional results, both for your team and for yourself. Ready to transform your leadership approach and achieve profound team engagement and success? Let's begin this journey together. Building deep connections through leadership communication. Have you ever wondered what truly defines effective leadership? Real leadership flourishes through authentic, meaningful connections, especially during tough times. By focusing on empathy and understanding, leaders can create a nurturing and resilient workplace where every team member feels appreciated and driven. As the esteemed poet Maya Angelou once remarked, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Picture the onset of a global crisis, like the beginning of a pandemic. This is where the practice of generous communication becomes vital. As a leader, reaching out to your team with genuine concern for their well-being and acknowledging their unique situations can greatly boost morale. Such gestures make employees feel recognized and less isolated, particularly during transitions like moving to remote work. Henry David Thoreau wisely noted, "The greatest compliment that was ever paid me was when one asked me what I thought, and attended to my answer." Incorporating personal connections into professional communication goes beyond sending a simple email. It involves empathy and a deep understanding of each team member's circumstances. Thoughtful and sincere messages can increase loyalty and motivation within the team, fostering a culture where everyone feels heard and valued, ultimately enhancing productivity and satisfaction. This approach challenges the traditional separation between professional and personal life. The modern workplace is changing, and employees today appreciate leaders who see them as whole individuals, not just parts of the corporate machine. By showing vulnerability and sharing your own experiences, you encourage a similar openness within your team, leading to a more supportive and collaborative environment. To effectively communicate in a more personal way, focus on clarity, simplicity, and honesty. Ensure your messages are transparent and straightforward. Engage regularly using each individual's preferred communication method, demonstrating adaptability and consideration for personal preferences. This flexibility shows a leader's genuine commitment to understanding and meeting the needs of their team members. By adopting this connected approach to leadership, you'll not only strengthen individual relationships but also lay the groundwork for a supportive, resilient, and productive organizational culture. Leading with empathy and genuine concern not only boosts team morale but also propels your organization towards greater success. Ready to transform your leadership style? Start by building personal connections and watch your team flourish. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. About the author. Joe Davis is a renowned leader and author, celebrated for his extensive career with the Boston Consulting Group, where he held the roles of managing director and senior partner. Throughout his career, Davis has been acknowledged for his impactful leadership and significant contributions to business consulting. In 2011, he was honored as one of the top 25 consultants. With vast experience in leadership and organizational development, Davis stands out as a key figure in the business and management field. His work and insights continue to influence and shape contemporary business practices, making him a respected authority in his industry. The power of generous listening and leadership. Imagine a scenario where a young consultant is eager to impress a CEO during a business trip with a meticulously prepared PowerPoint presentation. However, her mentor suggests a critical adjustment. Instead of focusing solely on presenting, she should prioritize listening. This shift encourages the consultant to tune into the CEO's expectations and emotional state, transforming the interaction from a one-sided delivery to a meaningful engagement. This example illustrates the concept of generous listening and leadership. Effective leadership is not just about giving orders, it involves deeply connecting with and understanding the perspectives of others. Leaders need to put aside their own biases and assumptions to truly appreciate and integrate diverse viewpoints into their decision-making processes. This approach not only enhances team dynamics but also fosters a culture of open communication and mutual respect. When team members feel valued and understood, collaboration improves, significantly boosting the organization's overall success. Research supports the effectiveness of this method. For instance, Google's Project Oxygen, which analyzed over 80,000 managers, found that the most impactful leadership trait is being a good coach. This means asking questions and engaging with team members rather than simply issuing commands. By prioritizing input from others, managers can activate employees' thinking, encourage initiative, and foster deeper insights. This creates a rich, dialogue-driven environment that strengthens connections and promotes innovation. Incorporating generous listening into leadership practices requires a shift in mindset. Leaders must focus on understanding their team members' needs and concerns, actively seeking their input, and valuing their contributions. This approach builds trust and respect, creating a more cohesive and motivated team. Leaders who listen generously demonstrate that they care about their team members as individuals, not just as employees, which can significantly enhance morale and productivity. Moreover, generous listening can help leaders identify and address potential issues before they escalate. By staying attuned to the sentiments and feedback of their team, leaders can proactively resolve conflicts, address concerns, and implement improvements. This not only prevents problems but also fosters a positive and supportive work environment where employees feel empowered to share their ideas and concerns. In conclusion, adopting generous listening as a fundamental leadership skill can transform interactions and outcomes within any organization. Leaders who actively engage with and value the perspectives of others build stronger, more responsive teams. By creating an environment where insights flow freely and all voices are heard, leaders inspire greater innovation, commitment, and success. Effective leadership is about more than just directing, it's about connecting, understanding, and empowering others. Strategies for workplace inclusion. Creating an inclusive workplace is not just a moral obligation, it is a strategic advantage that fuels innovation, boosts engagement, and enhances overall organizational performance. Effective inclusion means integrating diverse viewpoints into every facet of organizational dialogue and decision-making. This ensures that all voices are heard and valued, enriching conversations and empowering each member within the organization, which fosters a profound sense of belonging and commitment. One powerful example of inclusive leadership can be seen in how a leader addressed a plateau in safety improvements. This leader invited 300 field supervisors, including company employees and contractors, to collaboratively discuss safety concerns. By structuring the meeting to initially exclude senior management, the leader encouraged open, uninhibited discussions and the sharing of diverse perspectives. The valuable insights and solutions generated in these sessions were then used to inform broader strategic decisions in subsequent meetings. This approach not only addressed immediate operational needs but also fostered a culture where every employee felt instrumental in driving meaningful improvements. Leaders must take proactive steps to create an environment where every employee feels valued and included. This involves consistently seeking feedback, encouraging contributions from all staff members, especially those who are often overlooked, and ensuring that each person, from entry level to executive, feels their input is crucial. By making this a priority, leaders can cultivate a workplace where everyone feels empowered to share their ideas and concerns, leading to better decision-making and a more cohesive team. Research supports the benefits of genuine inclusion. Teams that experience true inclusion demonstrate superior performance, make smarter decisions, and enjoy greater collaborative success. It is essential for leaders to foster an environment that values dialogue and employee contributions, as these are key traits of effective management. When employees feel their voices are heard and their perspectives matter, they are more likely to be engaged and committed to the organization's goals. However, inclusion goes beyond simply assembling a diverse group of individuals. It requires making these individuals feel genuinely welcomed, heard, and integral to the organization's objectives. This means creating policies and practices that promote open communication, respect for different viewpoints, and opportunities for all employees to contribute meaningfully. Leaders who commit to these inclusive practices can help individual careers flourish while driving their entire organizations toward greater success and innovation. In conclusion, embracing strategies for workplace inclusion is essential for any organization aiming to thrive in today's diverse and dynamic environment. By integrating diverse viewpoints into every aspect of organizational life and ensuring all voices are heard and valued, leaders can foster a culture of inclusion that drives innovation, enhances engagement, and propels the organization toward its goals. This inclusive approach not only benefits the organization but also empowers and uplifts every individual within it. Cultivating diversity through active allyship. In today's corporate world, fostering diversity and inclusivity through effective allyship is essential, especially in leadership roles. Despite progress, managerial and executive positions in major corporations remain predominantly occupied by white males, highlighting a significant underrepresentation of minority groups. This disparity underscores the urgent need for leaders who not only acknowledge these structural inequalities but also actively work to dismantle them. True allies provide more than just verbal support, they create tangible opportunities for diverse individuals to excel based on their merits. Take, for instance, a strategic planning session where a senior male partner volunteers to take notes, a task typically assigned to female colleagues. By stepping into this role, he challenges traditional gender expectations and allows his female colleague to demonstrate her leadership and expertise. This act disrupts outdated stereotypes and underscores the importance of competence over entrenched gender roles. Such actions exemplify genuine allyship, where individuals use their privilege to promote equity and support others proactively. This commitment requires deep self-awareness, humility, and the recognition of one's own advantages to drive positive change. It is about relinquishing certain privileges to create a more equitable environment for everyone. However, allyship extends beyond individual gestures to cultivating a workplace culture that truly values diversity. Research shows that diverse teams are more effective, highlighting the practical benefits of inclusion beyond ethical considerations. By advocating for and supporting the career advancement of diverse individuals, leaders can contribute to a more equitable workplace and enhance business outcomes simultaneously. To fully embody the role of an ally, leaders must engage in continuous self-reflection, regularly reassess their actions, and remain committed even when faced with challenges. This involves creating a supportive environment where all team members can thrive, contribute fully, and drive the organization's success. Continuous commitment to these principles ensures that allyship is not just performative but transformative. By embracing these principles of active allyship, leaders can ensure that their actions have a lasting impact, advancing individual careers and contributing to the collective success of their organizations. This approach not only helps in achieving diversity and inclusion goals but also in building a resilient and innovative organizational culture. Enhancing growth through recognition and feedback. Recognition and feedback are essential components in developing and nurturing talent within any organization. Recognizing an individual's contributions not only highlights their value to the team but also motivates them to strive for greater achievements. This process begins with a genuine understanding of what individuals have accomplished and encourages them to build on their strengths. Effective leaders know that recognition should transcend superficial praise. It involves sincere appreciation of hard work and results, fostering a deep sense of being valued. Such recognition can significantly boost motivation and dedication, as employees feel their efforts are seen and appreciated. Equally crucial is the role of feedback in development. Feedback should be prompt, clear, and constructive. The best feedback helps individuals understand their strengths and leverage them to address areas needing improvement. It's about guiding someone towards better performance and more significant contributions, not merely pointing out their flaws. Balancing the time and sensitivity required to deliver effective recognition and feedback is challenging. This balance involves a commitment to individual growth and the courage to address tough issues directly. Leaders must ensure that feedback, whether positive or critical, is given with the intent of helping the individual advance. Research supports this approach's effectiveness. Employees who feel recognized are more engaged and productive, more likely to embrace innovation, and exceed their usual performance levels. Leaders who excel in giving heartfelt recognition and feedback are often seen as more effective and inspiring. Creating a culture of recognition and delivering impactful feedback requires ongoing effort. Strive to make recognition a regular practice and ensure that feedback is integral to your interactions with team members. This continuous process helps individuals improve, strengthening the team's overall performance. In conclusion, when leaders focus on recognizing and effectively providing feedback to their teams, they unlock potential and inspire greater achievement, laying the foundation for a thriving organizational culture. Harnessing the power of small gestures in leadership. In the fast-paced world of professional environments, the impact of small gestures often goes unnoticed but holds immense importance for fostering a positive workplace culture. From simple acknowledgments like greeting colleagues warmly or expressing gratitude, to more personalized actions such as remembering significant events in employees' lives, these gestures play a crucial role in making individuals feel valued and enhancing their sense of belonging within the organization. Research consistently highlights the profound effects of small gestures in the workplace. Studies have shown that even minor acts of appreciation and recognition can significantly boost morale, increase productivity, and enhance job satisfaction among employees. For instance, a study demonstrated that a brief expression of gratitude from a senior manager led to a notable increase in performance among university fundraisers in the subsequent week. These findings underscore how small, intentional gestures can foster a healthier and more productive work environment. Despite the challenges of consistency and scalability, effective leaders prioritize incorporating these gestures into their daily interactions. They understand the importance of these actions in building strong team dynamics and reinforcing a culture that values each team member's contributions. By making small gestures a routine part of their leadership strategy, leaders not only demonstrate their appreciation but also strengthen employee engagement and commitment to organizational goals. Approach these gestures not as optional add-ons but as essential elements of leadership. By integrating thoughtful actions into your daily routine, you create an environment where every team member feels respected and supported. This approach not only enhances morale but also contributes to sustained organizational success by fostering a culture of inclusivity and mutual respect. In conclusion, embracing and implementing small gestures in leadership can have a transformative impact on team dynamics and organizational culture. By consistently showing appreciation and recognizing the efforts of your team members, you lay the groundwork for a more engaged and motivated workforce, ultimately driving greater success for the organization as a whole. Embracing leadership strength through vulnerability. In today's interconnected world, where personal and professional boundaries increasingly overlap, the value of vulnerability as a leadership trait cannot be overstated. Contrary to conventional wisdom that champions a stoic and detached leadership approach, embracing vulnerability allows leaders to build stronger connections and foster genuine empathy within their teams. At its core, vulnerability in leadership involves shedding the facade of invulnerability that often accompanies positions of authority. It means authentically sharing personal fears, challenges, and uncertainties not as a sign of weakness, but as a demonstration of authenticity and humanity. By opening up about their own struggles, whether related to personal issues, professional setbacks, or doubts about decisions, leaders create a space where team members feel encouraged to do the same. This creates a culture of trust and mutual support, where individuals are valued for their whole selves rather than just their professional roles. The impact of vulnerability in leadership can be transformative. When leaders demonstrate openness and share their vulnerabilities, it empowers employees to feel more comfortable expressing their own concerns and challenges. This, in turn, leads to higher job satisfaction, improved team cohesion, and enhanced overall organizational performance. By fostering an environment where vulnerability is embraced, leaders not only strengthen relationships but also inspire greater loyalty and commitment from their teams. However, embracing vulnerability as a leader is not without its challenges. There is a natural concern that showing vulnerability might undermine authority or invite perceptions of weakness. Yet, true leadership strength lies in the ability to navigate these fears with courage and authenticity, prioritizing genuine connections over maintaining a facade of invincibility. Ultimately, the journey towards vulnerability is about creating a workplace culture where openness and authenticity are celebrated. It involves fostering an environment where sharing personal experiences and challenges is encouraged and valued. By leading with vulnerability, leaders can cultivate a workplace that thrives on trust, collaboration, and mutual support, a foundation for sustained success and growth. In conclusion, embracing vulnerability as a leadership strength can lead to profound positive outcomes for both leaders and their teams. By embracing authenticity and demonstrating empathy, leaders can build resilient teams that are motivated, engaged, and committed to achieving collective goals. Embracing new leadership paradigms, a deep dive. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, effective leadership transcends traditional paradigms to embrace qualities like generosity, empathy, and inclusiveness. These attributes are not mere buzzwords but essential tools that leaders wield to foster deep connections with their teams and cultivate a workplace culture that thrives on mutual respect and collaboration. Generosity in leadership manifests through acts of kindness, recognition, and support that extend beyond the superficial. Leaders who prioritize generosity create an atmosphere where team members feel valued and appreciated, sparking a positive ripple effect throughout the organization. This approach isn't just about token gestures, it's about creating a culture where everyone feels seen and acknowledged for their contributions, no matter how small. Empathy stands as a cornerstone of effective leadership, enabling leaders to understand and respond to the diverse needs and emotions of their team members. By listening generously and empathetically, leaders forge strong bonds built on trust and understanding. This fosters an environment where individuals feel safe to express themselves authentically and collaborate more effectively towards shared goals. Inclusiveness is another crucial facet of modern leadership. It involves actively inviting and integrating diverse perspectives into decision-making processes and organizational dialogue. Leaders who champion inclusiveness empower their teams to leverage their unique backgrounds and experiences, driving innovation and creativity. This diversity of thought not only enriches solutions but also enhances problem-solving capabilities within the organization. Today's workforce values leaders who lead with purpose and authenticity, transcending hierarchical structures to connect on a human level. By embodying these principles, leaders inspire greater engagement, loyalty, and commitment from their teams. Employees are motivated to go above and beyond when they feel respected, supported, and empowered to contribute meaningfully to the organization's success. As we look to the future of leadership, it's clear that embracing generosity, empathy, and inclusiveness isn't just a trend but a fundamental shift in how leaders engage and inspire their teams. By fostering a culture where these qualities are prioritized, leaders lay the groundwork for sustained innovation, growth, and resilience in their organizations. In conclusion, the path to transformative leadership lies in embracing these new paradigms wholeheartedly. By championing generosity, empathy, and inclusiveness, leaders not only enhance team dynamics and organizational performance but also create workplaces where individuals thrive and collective success is inevitable. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. Simon Sinek. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. John C. Maxwell. If you found this discussion on leadership insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content on leadership and personal growth. If you want to deep dive into the generous leader and help the channel in one way or another, I'll leave the link in the description below. Together, let's empower each other to lead with purpose and make a positive impact in our organizations and beyond. Thank you for joining us on this journey of leadership excellence.